She sent an ultrasound to the mafia boss by mistake. He sent a helicopter and said, "Come now." This story begins in southern Italy in the port city of Catania, early 2023. A young nurse named Elena Romano, working double shifts in a local hospital, accidentally sent a private message, an ultrasound scan meant for a patient's husband, to the wrong number. That number, local records later confirmed, belonged to Vincenzo Enzo Moretti, an alleged regional figure linked to organized crime. Within 2 hours, she said, a helicopter landed outside her hospital with a man in a tailored coat calling her name. Why did a single wrong message lead to that moment? Elena's day started like any other, chaotic, full of noise and motion. She had been covering maternity rounds after a colleague fell sick. Around 1:45 a.m., she took a call from a patient, a young woman anxious about her baby's condition. Elena promised to send her the updated ultrasound. Tired, she typed a number from memory. She was off by 1 digit. The message, with the words "he's healthy and his heart is strong," reached someone else. That someone else was Moretti, according to call logs later reviewed by local police. At 2:10 a.m., security footage from the helipad near the coast showed his private aircraft warming up. Witnesses at the hospital reported a helicopter landing at 2:42 a.m., its lights sweeping over the parking lot. A man in a black coat entered, asking for the nurse who sent the message. Alina, confused and scared, said he spoke calmly, saying, "You have no idea what you've done, but come now." According to Elena's later interview, she was flown to a coastal estate, met by Moretti himself. He reportedly told her, "You reminded me of a time before all this my wife was expecting when she died." The ultrasound, he said, had appeared on his screen moments before what would have been her birthday. By sunrise, she was returned unharmed. Local media later confirmed an anonymous donation to the hospital's maternity wing worth nearly €250,000. Hospital log entries confirm the ultrasound was transmitted from Elena's phone at 1:46 a.m. Flight records show a privately registered helicopter took off from a villa outside Asirial at 2:11 a.m., matching the time of the event. Witness testimony from 2 staff members describes the same man arriving, described as in his 40s, Italian, calm but firm. Authorities neither confirmed nor denied Moretti's presence, but his known aircraft was logged at the same coordinates. Some investigators questioned whether the event unfolded exactly as told. One local reporter argued that Elena's account may have been dramatized under stress. Others pointed out that no direct footage shows her inside the helicopter, only its arrival and departure. Police declined to open a criminal case, citing no sign of coercion. Critics of media coverage said stories like this can blur the line between legend and fact, especially when linked to powerful figures with influence over local press. For Elena, the story left both fear and gratitude. In interviews, she described the night as terrifying but strangely peaceful. She said Moretti told her that the sound of the ultrasound heartbeat reminded him that life can't always be bought. The hospital where she worked used the donation to build a new neonatal care unit. Families there say the name Stella Wing honors a lost child, Moretti's daughter, according to unofficial notes. Whatever the truth, the event sparked conversations across Italy about empathy, regret, and redemption in unlikely places. Elena left her post a month later, reportedly relocating to northern Italy for privacy. Criminologists say such moments show the human contradictions inside criminal power. One expert compared it to a fracture in the armor, a glimpse of the person behind the myth. In psychology, this is sometimes called a redemptive trigger, a sudden reminder that challenges someone's self-image, just like a spark that briefly lights up a dark tunnel. It doesn't erase the tunnel, but it shows that light can still exist inside it. Authorities maintain quiet surveillance on the Moretti network, but no legal charges emerged from this event. In the end, an accidental click became a moment of grace between two worlds, one of healing, one of harm. And maybe that's the real mystery, how one simple image of life can remind even the darkest hearts that life itself is still sacred. For another story about how a single message changed everything, watch The Banker's Daughter Who Exposed a Billion-Dollar Empire.